My name is Justin. I got a nickname J Gusto. I'm out here bluegilling today. You guys want to tap in? It'd be cool. Beautiful scenery out here. Um, just bluegill fishing, pan fishing. But it's really gorgeous out here. I'm over at Veterans Memorial Park right now in Muskegon, Michigan. Um, and I'm just trying to catch some panfish and enjoy this beautiful weather. It's about 60 degrees out here. A little breezy, but it's not too bad. Anyway, I figured I'd let you guys join me and see if we could watch, meet some of the progress. Maybe I could recap this or something at the house and try something different. I don't know how good we're gonna be looking here, so might have to get a little creative on my end. Try to make sure you guys can see me a little bit here. So let's see. Oh, I hate all this extra. I should have had this set up. I don't have a normal tripod right now. I don't know why. Normally got something like that. This is horrible. I need to prepare better, obviously. But I'm a very spur of the moment kind of angler kind of guy. What up? You can see me a little bit in there, but oh, look at there. Looks like I had one already on. I don't know how well you can see. Let me see a little bit, I guess. Keep trying. Boy, when I get up close, nobody's by me, so sometimes I jerk back a little bit fast so I can try to avoid all these front weeds. It's not so bad when you got a fish on there. Or any other time, sometimes you reel up slow and there's about 10 yards of green goop there you're trying to avoid. It's just easier to jerk behind you and throw your line on the bait. You just try to keep reeling through it and picking it off every second. If ain't no one near you, you can do stuff like that. It's kind of a benefit of fishing by yourself when you are. You can kind of set your hooks however you want and jerk the pole back and don't worry about hooking somebody else. Caught about 3 bluegill in about 10 minutes. I don't know, it's a little slow still right now. I think the spot had been picked a little bit prior to me coming, so I didn't expect it to be boom one right after another, but they are biting a little bit, so I'm just trying to relax. Sometimes what it's called fishing and not always catching. Sometimes it's just about relaxing. I think a lot of people I know, which I get, but if you get them here and there and you're just relaxing, man, ain't nothing wrong with sitting out here bluegill fishing. If I got a monster bass or anything else, would be pretty cool. But I haven't really fished the spot, but maybe this little area times. I actually was watching a different live stream and recognized the area, and I said, heck, hey, why don't I just go get some bluegills, or I saw bluegills being caught. So, yeah, I've caught some bluegills already today. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe I need to change the bait or just move my bobber somewhere different. I don't know. Hopefully I get one. I feel crazy. I feel like I'm here talking to myself, but really I'm just talking to anybody that might be watching this feed. Maybe even including myself, I guess, if I watch it back. Silly as that sounds. But, oh, boy. A lot of birds dive bombing a little area. I've been to go over that way, but I ain't at. I almost considered going over there and fishing, but I might have to do some bird combat. I don't think I'm really in the mood for that right now. I recently just quit smoking. I'm working on going on 2 months. I'm not quite there yet, but every 4th of the month since April 4th, I'll be an extra month of 2026. So on the 4th of, let's see, April, May, 4th of June, I will have made it 2 months without smoking cigarettes. I gotta admit, it's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do was quit smoking cigarettes. I find myself often wanting to reach for one even now that I'm already like 45, 50 days in and stuff like that. Especially, man, there's a lot of ducks coming in over there. You guys can't see it, but I'm looking at about, probably ought to just drop that in for the camera view. There's like 10 ducks across from me. I don't know. There you go. You can zoom that in and all them ducks. Okay, down. So anyway, this is the view. I'm at. See, that's kind of a good little landmark right there, that little building, to know where I'm at. And there's the freeway right there. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to my fishing. remember to guard my community guidelines. My page is called Grown Folks Fishing, and the reason why I call it Grown Folks Fishing is because most of the time I have a lot of co-anglers that go with me, and I have no control over their filter. And I don't have, this is live, so I don't really get to monetize everything what everybody's saying all the time or doing. And so I it's kind of a warning just to tap into my show. Pretty much anytime I'm co-angling, I might, anything's possible, so I try to have a guideline just set in stone by, if you look at my channel, the description of the channel and the title, it's adult fishing. This is not a kids fishing program, it's more for adults. It's not that it's not educational, it's just, I like my stuff kind of unfiltered, if possible. We'll just see how it goes. I don't know, I got like a half a piece of crawler on there. It's not doing much. It's not moving much, giving them much presentation, so I think I'm gonna actually put a wiggler on it and see if that helps. Understandable, who wants to get ate, right? If you're a fish. I just changed my bait up to a dead feeling crawler to live action figure. Let's see what I can't really call it a figure. It's already one of these days on the hook. I got one actually. It's called spot of anything. I ain't really trying to get, I don't know, this just doesn't look like prime bass here. I don't know. I'm over here watching the pecking order of these birds though. I'll tell you that. Over there, bossing them all around.
Sir, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Hi.
My name's Emma. I'm a student here at Valley, and we're doing surveys about angler access sites. I was wondering if you'd be interested in taking one.
Sure.
Perfect. It's about 10 to 15 minutes. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you taken this before?
No.
Okay. You can stop this interview at any time. You can skip any question you want, and everything's going to be anonymous. We have funding from the Great Lakes Fishery Trust for this study, so your answers are going to put input on where their money goes. So,
Okay.
how many years have you been fishing?
Since I was a little kid.
Since you're a little kid?
Yeah, I'm like 40, so I guess I would have to say about 35 years.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, somewhere around there probably.
Okay. I'll say you can keep doing what you're doing. I'll just talk to you.
Okay.
On average, how often would you say you fish per year?
Me, I'm avid, so I don't know. I'd say maybe 200 times.
Yeah. Okay. And then of those trips, how often do you fish at Muskegon Lake?
Oh, very often. Maybe
More than half the time, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give some reasons of why anglers like to fish. If you could rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 is not important, 5 is very important. I fish to spend time with family or friends.
And that's a scale of 1 to 5.
Yep.
I'd say about a 3.
Okay. For the sport, excitement, or challenge of fishing?
I'd say it's about a 4.
Okay. To eat fish or provide food for my household? Yeah. Mostly catch and release then?
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's part of heritage or traditions?
I guess you could say maybe I like to fish that reminds me of, like bottom and stuff.
So would you say 4 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because catching many fish is important to me.
I think so.
2. Because I enjoy being outdoors or close to nature.
I would say that probably is about a 5.
Okay. To help reduce my household food costs.
That's about a 1.
For fun, even if I don't catch fish.
It's about a 3.
3. To improve or work on my fishing skills.
Maybe a 2.
To relax or reduce stress.
That's a 5.
Okay. Because catching big or challenging fish is important.
Yeah, maybe 3.
3? Yeah. What fish do you target at Muskegon Lake in a typical year?
I like the largemouth bass or drums, freshwater drums.
Okay.
Sometimes bluegill, maybe.
Sometimes okay.
Yeah, bluegill, and sometimes even like dogfish or bowfin or catfish.
Okay.
I'm kind of a mixed bag of.
Yeah. All right. On average, how often would you say you eat fish? Not necessarily that you've caught, just in general.
Maybe 5 or 10 times a year. 5 or 7 maybe.
Yeah. So less than once a month, you'd say.
Yeah.
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 All right. Did you eat any fish last month? Okay. So are you buying the fish that you eat if you
Yeah.
eat it?
I can't do it, but
Yeah.
I just sometimes just go to fish and chicks.
Yes, sir. Where have you heard things about the benefits or risks of eating fish? So like doctors, families, friends?
Sometimes you hear them through
Or the
other
internet.
anglers,
Yeah.
or maybe the internet or Google,
Yeah.
maybe stuff like that. And you hear a lot sometimes about the omega things, like when women eating fish is not as good, or
Yeah.
if there's benefits to it. Also, like the fish oils and things like that. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm particular on I don't always I watch out for black spots.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a common thing. I don't like to eat anything that grows on it. If I do,
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to read you several short lists of features that are commonly found at fishing sites. If you could tell me what matters the most to you and what matters the least to you of this group. So, we've got a walkway, a pier or walk, or access for 10% more fish caught. What matters the most to you?
Handicap access, deep water spots. What's the other one?
Pier or boardwalk, and 10% more fish caught.
I'd say handicap access.
Matters the most to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of the pier or the boardwalk, the deep water access or the 10% more fish caught, what matters the least to you?
Probably 10% fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The next set is shade, a fish cleaning station, clean water, or 10% more fish caught. What matters the most?
Clean water.
And then is the 10% more fish caught the least important thing? Or would it be shade or the fish cleaning?
I would say the 10% fish caught.
All right, the next set is going to be restrooms, a fish cleaning station, deep water access, or more variety of fish.
I like the restrooms. I think people should have more access to the good bathrooms wherever they're at.
And then of the fish cleaning station, the deep water access, and more variety of fish, what matters the least to you?
Okay, the deep water, the variety of fish.
And a fish cleaning station.
I would say the fish cleaning station.
Yeah. Set for these ones is shade, low railings, deep water access, or 10% larger fish caught. What matters most to you?
I like the bigger fish this time around.
Yeah. All right, and then shade, low railings, deep water access. What matters the least to you? Yeah. Okay, now looking at your experience at this site over the past month, I'm going to read you a list of items. If you could rank them on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being very dissatisfied and 5 being very satisfied. So over the past month at this site, how satisfied are you with the number of fish?
Is that good or bad? Right now it's slow.
It's slow, so you'd say maybe a 1 or a 2?
I don't know if there's between a 1 and a 5. I mean, oh, there goes one. Okay. No, I think the only thing I'm really getting here are bluegill.
Okay.
But so I would.
Is this right here, bluegill?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you're good. With the number of fish biting on a scale of 1 to 5 over the past month at this site.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, at this site, yep.
I've watched footage from other people fishing here. I'd say right here it's probably good.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe like.
Yeah. How about the cleanliness of this fishing site?
Terrible. I'd have to give it, is that a higher number being better?
Yeah, 5.
I would have to give it at least a 4.
Yeah. How about competition with other anglers for fishing spots?
I haven't really ran into that problem yet, so I'd probably give that like a 2, maybe.
Okay. Conditions of the facilities here?
I haven't used the restrooms yet, but I would have to say everything else is doing fine. That's or
Yeah.
I don't know what's bad.
How about the peacefulness of the fishing site?
That I have like today. I give this so far. I give it at least a 5.
Yeah. Okay. How about the availability of parking spaces?
So far so good. I did give it a 4.
Yeah. Fish cover in this area?
What's that mean?
Like vegetation in the water and such.
I don't give that.
Availability of lighting.
Fine.
Information and signage at this site?
Oh, I give it a 4.
The average size of the fish caught? Still on scale.
Probably a 2 at best.
Okay. Not so good.
No, they're usually kind of, well, the bluegill is all I'm getting, so I can't say they're big fish.
Yep.
Kind of. Not big on it. Well, they cut the river system off over here. Come in and eat on it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so the river system from Ottawa, we fish over there, younger.
Yeah.
They see a lot.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. How about the water quality? Still that scale.
I would give it probably a 2. I don't know, maybe a 3. I guess
Yeah.
that's low.
Okay. Okay. The view from this fishing site? And safety from crime in this site.
So far, so good. I don't know.
Good?
I don't know. I would say at least a 4.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, now we're the fishing licenses in Michigan. Do you think that's too much? Yeah. I don't. To be fair, my dad's a senior now, so
Yeah, I
he
think
gets the key
I think
points.
they should. You know, I get it. They gotta make a.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Some of the things you don't in
Yep. Yes, sir. Okay, I've got 3 questions for you that are open-ended. Do you mind if I audio record you on these ones? Okay. ML20EY05. When you decide where to fish on a lake, what makes a spot seem right for you?
I would have to say, fish that are caught on regular basis. And sometimes the tug of the fish, just worth one and then and then, the more frequency it happens, the more they kind of like land rush and take some fishing. And it kind of takes your mind off of everything, constantly catching fish and seeing movies. It kind of helps you take your mind off some of the pressure. Generally, watch like the natural high instead of using drugs, which is the worst kind of rush, for anybody. So being out here doing this, I think that's what it really helps with your mental health. Is staying busy and also, being at peace of mind. And that's, I think, more important.
How would you describe the places where you usually find the fish you like to catch? So, for example, think about water depth, vegetation, current.
I would usually say bass fishing, I'd say it's usually like 10 foot of water, between 5 and 10 foot of water typically, or where it's usually really good. Bluegills can be found at any depth, pretty much from foot, 5 foot, or that's pretty much what I can say about that time. Just certain fish, certain depths, and that's where you're going to find, the best fishing. Certain species like to hang out in certain areas.
Are there places that you avoid fishing, and what makes those areas less appealing to you?
Yeah, sometimes there are spots you want to avoid fishing. You come up, the water will have a really musty, vinegar type smell. And it'll have like a real cunty type smell. And when you catch the fish, a lot of times you'll notice these little black spots, which is called black spot disease. But if all the fish are pulling out constantly got that, you'll know you don't want to eat that. You just want to test that. And maybe like if you're aware from word of mouth, maybe it's a run off that area or something. You don't want to, you don't want to be touching your face or nothing. You usually tell how good the water is, or like sometimes you have like a bunch of algae covering it, foam in the water, and sometimes you really don't, you don't want to eat those kind of fish. What to say about that?
So let's the next question I've got are some demographics. If you feel comfortable answering them, I can use the tablet or I can fill them out for you. Perfect. What's your zip code?
49414.
49. Your year of birth? Your ethnic background?
I'm Caucasian, but I do know I'm
Okay. Your employment status?
Currently I'm
your highest level of formal education? If you met your total household income tax?
I would say I'm
And then, would you like to receive any updates about this study? What's your email? LLSON JUSTIN 48. Well, that's all the questions I've got for you. Would you like a free fishing lure? Perfect. Well, that went far in. Well, thank you so much for answering that and giving me some of your time. We appreciate it.
see, I just got done doing a little fish study. It's going to be a long video, so I'm going to stop it here. Thanks for tuning in. I caught a gill. I talked to another lady, did a fish study on here. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.